ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Fenton Forest 4X map with me, with Seasons. We are we've just returned to the farm. I have finished the barley harvest up on field 18, which means all that stuff is now done. I've just brought the truck back, giving it a repair. I'm now going to give it a bit of a wash because look how filthy that thing is. And then we're going to see what else we can do today prior to obviously autumn coming and the actual bulk of harvesting stuff and things being needed to be done. I have been in the process of getting rid of equipment. I've got rid of some equipment from the farm, as I was going along finishing the barley harvest. I basically got rid of all my ploughs, cultivators, seeders, things like that. Things I'm not going to be using again in this Let's Play as we come to the end. I'm also thinking of getting rid of the harvesters, the class ones, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use them again. They're not going to be very useful for doing the soybean harvest, because they're a little bit too small capacity and they're a little bit on the skinny side when it comes to headers. So I'm thinking I've brought me low loading wagon back somewhere, which has got one of my class harvesters on, but I'm seriously thinking of giving them a bit of a sell off. And what I plan to do then, when I come to do the soybean harvest, I will probably get another couple of tri-bines. However, to make life easy for myself, when I come to do field 19, I will have the store deliver the tri-bines a little bit closer to that field, rather than having them delivered to the shop and then them delivering them to me over here, where it's not all that useful. So what I'm thinking of doing is getting rid of these 3 machines then, and all the headers. So they've been nice. But the classes have to go, I'm afraid. And I ought to probably have got rid of the forage harvester too. I'm also going to get rid of our 517 Ti, because I don't think we'll be mowing grass again. And if I do need to mow any grass, I can use the big M 500. Never did use the Seed Express, did we either? Another bit of equipment that we didn't really sort of use on this Let's Play much. I mean, the big thing, of course, was once we got the refill bins actually in and around the place, like all the refill stations and stuff, it wasn't really all that difficult to refill machines. I might even sell me Tri-6, you know, because this boy is pretty much never going to get used again in this Let's Play. I mean, unless I choose to have him on like trailer running or something, which would be quite crazy to do, because he gets through an awful lot of fuel and death to be just trundling trailers around behind harvesters. So, our Fent, our other Fent that we've kind of, he looks a bit lonely sat here now, so without the some of the other equipment. There's a few little things lying around like my tedders and stuff. I mean, what I'd probably do at the end of this series is, rather than just sell everything off like I normally would, I might just put up a big for sale sign and see if I can sell the farm with all the equipment. Somebody will want to buy it and take over for me, and then Mr. Miyagi can go and enjoy his retirement. Cow pasture. There's 62,000 litres of milk in there. We could possibly look at getting rid of the milk and selling it from our new little farm shop. Our new little farm shop. Yeah, sell it from one of these. I did chuck the big one back in, by the way. I figured it made a bit more sense. So I might come down here. The actual main sort of truck and tanker is now doing, because I've got rid of all the slurry from the farm, it's gone up to the BGA. The animal pens are currently more or less pretty much empty, although the cows have now managed to produce 200,000 litres more or less overnight. That's only 2 tanker loads, and the pigs have only got 30,000 litres. So I decided to put Tankerman on digestate 2. Digestate 2 fertiliser factory. I just need to see if I can get the last of this corn out of this truck. And the answer would be, of course, I can't. I'll leave him there. He will actually empty as it goes along. Still got plenty of herbicide and things. Bale shredder. I mentioned that in the last video, and then I kind of didn't do anything with it. It's over here. Up and that. I think you can turn stuff on. That turns the light on. So basically I can come in here, I can tip bales into here, that'll shred them and give me some stuff back. I mean, I've got bales in there, and I've obviously this tractor and trailer over here has now run out of grass, by the way, and hay. So I can move him somewhere else. Might end up swapping him and putting him on the grain cart at this rate. It's one of the things I might end up doing. Because obviously I'm going to need this guy now. Oh crap! All my grass has rotted out my trailer. Oh, you That's not very helpful, game. In fact, that is really fucking annoying, game. Because I don't know where my nearest truck is. It's going to be parked down there. The other ones are all... One's up now. One's on the... This one's over here, look. This one. That'll do. I can grab that. I don't need the low loader at the minute. I need to move that black sheep more. I'm going to have to mow some more grass then. Flip Nora. I thought I'd done enough around this little farmy area that I didn't need to mow anymore. But lo and behold, the game trolls you by removing all the grass that I had mowed and got saved in that little device. Right, so what we got in here? Got a little bit of stuff. 10,000 litres of milk. Still got some sugar beets. Still got loads of corn in there actually. Loads of canola and loads of oats. So I've still got stuff to get out of there eventually when the time comes. Oh, I'm so annoyed now about that bloody grass though. Just have to go and make some more grass, won't I? To get collected. To feed the sheep. This is all to feed the sheep. Because obviously, when I sold my bale shredder, well, I didn't really sell. Well, I didn't sell the bale shredder, did I? I deleted the mod that the bale shredder was kind of part of. And I didn't realise, and then it kind of deleted my bale shredder from the game, which therefore deletes everything that's inside the bale shredder. And yeah, now I've got a bit of a grass and hay shortage situation. Although to be fair, when that little box of gimbals, that little box of gadgets and gizmos down at the what I'm saying, I'm talking absolute nonsense. I'm just rambling. When the sheep have made enough wool that the game says there is no more space for wool, at that point I think I'm probably going to sell them actually. And then I won't have to worry about feeding them ever again. Which means I won't need a lot more grass. And if I don't need to feed them, a bit like gremlins, don't feed them after midnight. We'll probably save a lot, because then if I'm not feeding them and mucking about, that's one less animal to worry about. Like I say, the pigs were fattening up, ready for market. We've already sold off a lot of the cows, and I haven't really bought any new ones, so that's not going to be an issue for the game. Alright, so I've mowed a bit more. Right, let's go tip this into the sheep so it doesn't get wasted. I might get the little trailer in a minute and just go and have a bit of a play with that that potato washer and sorter machine, you know, because I've not used that. I've not used that before. I kind of need to figure out how all that sort of stuff works. I think I need water, so I need to get a tractor that I can put on my little trailer here. That's where that little one might just come in useful. That one that I've just made redundant. So you, pal, are now going to be fetching a tanker of water to put into my potato washer. And then I might get a little bunch of potatoes, if I've got any in my silo, and put them in the washer. And just see what happens. I'm not worried about emptying all the, you know, I always thought that river was deeper. Anywho, I haven't checked my greenhouses in a while, but I'm kind of not thinking that it's worth bothering refilling those. Although, to be fair, some people say I probably ought to. But at this point, I'm kind of not interested in making money anymore. I feel we've made enough on this series. You know, we've got 6.6 million now in the bank. Okay, a lot of that's just come from me selling off machinery that I don't plan on using again. But hey, we still have the machinery. So this, like I say, was where originally my bale shredder was. We've got 18,000 litres left. We might as well, whilst we're here, just have a quick drive past a couple of these. And just give them a quick splash. They're probably running out of manure, and I'm probably not going to bother with that again. In fact, actually, they're quite well off, so they might last us a while yet. Get lucky, I might get all 4 of these without having to refill. Last one on the end. He won't be as full as the others, but hey ho. That's just how it goes. Right. Leave that there. Let's have a quick look in the garage. Let's look at my trailer situation and make sure my little trailer will actually take potatoes. My little green one, that one, will do potatoes. Good. Good. So I'll go grab my little trailer again, grab some potatoes, and we'll try that potato washer, and then what we'll do is we'll whack them into the potato sorter, and Bob's your uncle, and then we'll see what we get out of that. And then if need be, we can sell our fancy potatoes at our even fancier This guy might as well park over here somewhere, behind these sugar beet and potato harvesters, because that's where he's probably going to be needed next. Although I did think about using my little man truck, that one there, the one I've just washed. I did think about using him to, you know, do my potato harvest. So not a whole lot of potatoes left, 15,000. Enough though to test this machine, which I think is quite interesting. Like I say, purely gives me a chance to test it now whilst I've got stuff, rather than trying to test it on a new map. You know. Wait a minute. How do I get the potatoes in there then? Anybody? Right, I've got to work this. I'm going to have to put the help window on. I hate having to put the help window on, but I just don't know where stuff goes. I mean, I'm assuming that's an out point. Do I need a belt system? Turn on the belt. Get out of the machine. And let's see, if we unload these in front of this machine, this belt, okay, well that didn't really seem to work, did it? Oh, why is that not loading that? Now it is. Have I got to be in it? I think I just had to be physically in it. I like this. This is working. Then we got my little steps. And press the button. Somewhere there should be a menu. There's the global company menu up here. Somewhere I have to be. There we go. Mashed potatoes. Hey kids, we got some mashed potatoes! Right, now these are supposed to go into the sorter next. Tell me I don't have to use a silly little machine for these either. That didn't really work, did it? What went wrong? Crap. Got the thing stuck on the potatoes. Let me see if I can fix this. First person. Get off my potatoes. So how are you supposed to pull the potatoes into the potato sorter? Okay. Okay then. So it would appear to me that this mod potato sorter it's going to be a little bit flipping of a pain in the arse to use. I thought the potato sorter was going to be like a really big machine, and you brought, you know, big trailers up to it, and you tip stuff in, and then it did all its magic in gubbins, and then you had your output. Right. So it spawns pallets of pig food, not loose. I'm going to guess that when I want to fill this, potatoes. How do I get them out again? Any ideas? Because that's not got a trigger on it for me to be able to click it and go, yeah, great stuff, magic. Ah, you can fill it with a trailer. I've got premium potatoes. I've got premium potatoes. I've got the premium potatoes. Now I've got to figure out where they're sold. I've got to figure out where they're sold. I've got to figure out where they're sold. Premium potatoes are all over the place. There's one of them. It's a Kartoffeltruhe, whatever that is. There's bound to be, I can sell these, I'm sure, at my lovely little areas around here somewhere. Potatoes for sale. Premium potatoes. $751 for premium potatoes. Right, so the plan will be now then to get all the other potatoes out of here that have been washed. I think what I want one of them. Well, I like the idea of having the big one. And then I can use this one for loading the little potatoes, the washed potatoes into the sorter, of which you've got to tip them on the ground in a big pile. So tipping them on the ground kind of makes it seem pointless to wash them, unless the ground on the farm is really, really clean and hygienic. I personally would have thought you would have sorted the potatoes first, based on like size, weight and stuff like that, to determine which are the premium potatoes and which ones are the crap for pig food. And then I would have thought after you'd sorted your potatoes and you'd got your premium potatoes, then you would have put those through a washer to make sure they're all clean and tidy, and at that point then you sell them. I would have thought the process is a little bit back to front at the minute. I would have liked to have seen, like I say, you sort the potatoes first, and I would have liked to have seen it done in a bigger machine, a better machine than this, because this machine's a bit rotten. I'm not gonna lie, It's not the best machine in the world. I have had better. No idea what that's doing. Oh, that just moves that little thing up and down. Right. So now, I'll get this right back here. Because I don't really want to have to move and reposition this. Once it's in place, I'll sooner have oh crap, that's an awful lot of potatoes. I've broken the machine. Didn't self-unload, did it? Ah! Now I've well and truly busted it. It's a good job I've got strong arms to keep moving this equipment around, because I can't get it in the right place. Right. There we go. We're off the doodah now. Really? I got a feeling I would like to see the triggers on this a bit better, you know. And it only holds 4,000 litres. So the input trigger, I would probably have to edit this a bit if I was going to use it on another Let's Play. I would need to edit the trigger to make it much bigger, and so I can actually just tip trailers into it. I would also have to... Trouble is, it won't be believable because it's just so pathetically small. But hey, suppose at the end of the day we are sorting potatoes, and I ought to grab a screenshot of this wonderful, exciting procedure so that at least I have something for the thumbnail. Potato sorting. And then we'll sell the premium potatoes once we've finished sorting them, and we'll sell them in our little shop. However, when it comes time to harvest this entire field, I don't think I've got the patience to put them through the wash, all of them through the washer, and then through the sorter. I just don't think that's a feasible thing for me to do. I really don't. Unless there's an alternative way that we as people can do this. I love the idea of the potato sorter, I do, and the potato washer. I just think the mods need a little bit more refinement. The sorter especially just needs to be more practical. at this point in time. It's too small. The fact that I can't tip trailers into it is not good. I also think it's going to have a problem because I do believe I'm trying to spawn a pallet of pig food out of that. That's not right. That should be... yeah. Pig food. 2,000 litre capacity. We've got 457 litres, so we need to wait a bit in there then before I can get some more pig food out of them potatoes. Fucking grand idea though. Definitely something fun to play with. Like I say, would have been nice if the actual sorter was more of a machine on scale and on par with the potato washer, and it would have been nice if the potato washer had like a conveyor built in, so that you could actually just come along, kind of like tip your trailer into it, and then it would self-feed itself without having to buy all these extra gizmos, you know. It's just me being a little bit picky and a little bit finicky, I'm guessing. People would say you're just being picky again. I'm just offering suggestions on ways that could be improved, I think, more than anything. Like I say, if you had like if this was like on, you could like if this was on a bit more of a base, a bit more raised, and then you could have like you could have had a system where you've got like a gate, you know, your usual sort of one of these things, one of these for tipping your potatoes into, and it, you know, you say it's got it's got like a bin for however many potatoes this thing can hold. What is it? 15,000 litres. So it's got a 15,000 litre storage bin, and then it's got a self-feeding like elevator into the washer, and then obviously you get your washed potatoes out the other side. Fine, fair enough. Alternatively, of course, I wonder if another way you could, again, I wonder if another way you could do it would be to place the sorter underneath there. But then that's a trigger that has to be clicked to activate. The sorter will not automatically call for the potatoes, will it? So I'm guessing it's a bit of a flaw there. Unfortunately, it does not make storing using this all that terribly easy, unless you've got a big thing that you can tip potatoes into. Long line of conveyor belts. Just stop pushing the tractor around, dude, and get in it. leave that there for a minute. That's the only thing. If you're going to be seriously going into business doing premium potatoes, this is obviously one of those really lengthy, time-consuming processes. I don't know when potatoes actually have their highest price. It's in the winter. Because I thought maybe with seasons, it's one of them things you think to yourself, when I don't have much to do, like in winter, I could be washing potatoes and getting them ready for selling. However, the potatoes' highest sell point, or sell period, is in the winter. Now, where's my truck? He's still over here. But right now, this dude is like unloading all my digestate bio waste, cranking that up no end. Meaning we've already got 85,000 litres in there. I'm potentially going to have a lot of fertiliser to sell as well. And I think I set up a course, didn't I, for automatic fertiliser selling. So that's not going to be terribly hard to accomplish. Got our John Deere harvesters prepped and ready for when the cotton is ready to harvest. Big field 22, obviously of cotton. Big field 23 of sunflowers is going to be ready to harvest in the autumn. Our potatoes and sugar beets as well. And then last but not least, humongous field 19 with our soybeans. I must say, I was quite surprised looking at seasons, growthy type things. So much stuff doesn't kind of need harvesting until autumn. I was kind of hoping the potatoes and sugar beets might have just snuck in a little bit towards the late summer, but hey ho. The good thing is today is Tuesday, Wednesday is the first day of autumn, Thursday is the second day of autumn, Friday is the third day of autumn. So it doesn't look like we're going to get rain until the 4th, 5th and 6th days of autumn. So hopefully, if that's 3 dry days ahead, I should hopefully get a lot of the harvest done by then. In 3 days I should have most of the harvest wrapped up. There might just be a little bit at the end that I start to struggle with a bit. And it's probably going to be the soybeans that kind of suffer for that, because I really want to get the cotton done first, because that's the one I'm most sort of excited to see. I want to see how many round bales we can make on that field. Why is that not turned off? I do not know. It's still spinning away quite merrily. This thing is nearly full of premium potatoes, so I best load that all. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame that we haven't got a building a bit like this, really, that you can come tip your washed potatoes into, and then you've got a pipe where you can get your premium potatoes out, and then around the side near the exit door you could spawn your pallets of pig food. That would be kind of nicer. We've nearly got a pallet of pig food. So been more excited by potatoes in my life. I'm going to let that fill up full before I go and obviously sell it. Yeah, this is so cool. I don't know where it spawns the I also don't know why it's still running, because it shouldn't be. It's supposed to be switched off now. Potatoes are all going through very nicely. Like I say, you can control G and have a look. Diesel storage, diesel production. These are all my buildings that I've got placed. My bale chipper. Raw materials 5 of 5. Active factories 0 to 5. Final product 0 to 5. Missing global company placeable mill factory. There's some error there. Washed potatoes, no. Sorter. Nearly finished. 12% left. Don't have any dynamic storages. Modding, initializing environments for mod. Hot production has a missing player trigger thing. So yeah, hot productions I'm probably not going to use again, ever, on a Let's Play series, which means things like me herbicide buildings over here, these buildings will never be used again, because they haven't updated the mods in that long that they now are broken with some of the changes that Global Company have put in and a lot of the other mods. So take the potatoes. We'll take these and sell them because that'll be fun. I've got 11,000 potatoes. Can you believe it? 11,000 potatoes. Like I say, it does make the price higher. That's the thing. Yeah. £4 from that tiny little bit of potatoes. It's not bad, is it, really? I mean, okay, I'm playing on like stupid hard difficulty with seasons, selling stuff at the wrong time of year. But still, not a bad price. For you non-seasons players, that might be I've made a pallet. I've made a pallet of pig food. There's a pallet of pig food. Right, quick. Grab my tractor with me forklifts. Oh, where is he? Don't even need to do that, because I've got this bad boy over here, haven't I? If you're in trouble, just use this bad boy on the double. Because with his picky uppy thingy bob, you can pick a pallet up too. So yeah, a lot of people, I noticed a lot of people saying the one thing about the pig food mod that's a bit weird, if you like, is the fact that when you try to spawn pallets, where your character has to stand to open the menu at that sorting factory place, basically your character stands in the way. He blocks. Just like that. So a great way for people who want to make pig food, to feed pigs early in game. Use the potatoes. And obviously we've got pallets spawning all over the shop. Don't pick them up yet, you numpty. Not full. Right, folks. Well, at this point, I'm going to end today's episode. So thank you for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing this potato washer and sorter in action. Like I say, like the idea and concept of the mod. Could do with some refinements, particularly the sorting machine could do with being made a bit bigger and better and a bit easier to fill with trailers and stuff. It would be nice if the potato washer could be filled directly with a trailer rather than having to muck about with belts and things. But anyway, if you have enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like. Don't forget to leave your comments. If you're not doing so, make sure you've clicked that subscribe button, and I'll see you again very soon for the next episode in the series, where it will be officially autumn the 1st, and hopefully we can go crazy harvesting. Goodbye for now.